Welcome. My name is Dr. Jerry Nolan and this is Love is the Answer. Today we are going to examine empathic love. We're all built for empathy. We feel pain. We feel each other's pain. And that's what empathy is, feeling another person's pain, the burden that they are carrying. Love, on the other hand, is doing something about it. It's bringing light to their darkness. It's helping them carry their burden. I'm going to illustrate empathic love by telling you about my first day in college in what I call the tale of two teachers. So it's my first day of college. I was 3 weeks late for class. I had an excuse, a good one. A letter had been sent by the dean to all my teachers to let them know what was going on. And so my first class is an English class. All sorts of kids, probably more kids in there than in my high school. I got there early and I began to introduce myself to the teacher. He seemed kind of, not knowing what was going on. And he just kind of looked at me and said, it's too late, you can't start class. And I said, no, I've got a letter from the dean. And I started to get the letter out to show it to him. He points to the door and he says, "Get the hell out of my class." Welcome. Here I am, 18-year-old kid from little podunk Wywega, Wisconsin, and I get kicked out of my first college class before the class even starts. I picked my chin up off the floor, kind of slunk out of the room, made my way back to the dorm, and I'm thinking, am I going to have the shortest college career on record, having attended less than one class? Here was a teacher who had absolutely no empathy for my situation. That freshman year in college is tough. College is tough anyway, and now I'm 3 weeks late. And rather than doing something to help me out or just sort of being indifferent and just saying, okay, you're in the class, he kicked me out. And he made my burden heavier. He actually added to my burden. So after commiserating in my dorm for an hour, I went to my second class. And I don't mind telling you, I was a little uptight. Is this what college is going to be like? My second class was with Dr. George Oakes. Again, I arrived early. I went in, saw Dr. Oakes, I went up, introduced myself, and I started to go into my spiel about being late, and he stuck out his hand. He said, "Welcome, I've been expecting you. I can't wait to talk to you about the trip that you've been on." He handed me a syllabus. He handed me all the notes from the class at that point in time. He bought me a book. He went down and said, I don't know, I thought maybe they'd run out of books, so I bought you a book. Don't worry about it. I know the guy at the bookstore. I got a deal. He stayed after class. In fact, he insisted that I stay after class, and he caught me up. He understood my situation. He did everything he could to bring light to darkness, to lighten my burden. I felt welcome. I felt home. And because of the way he treated me, I took a course from Dr. Oakes every semester that I attended UW-Oshkosh. Not because, and he was a great teacher, but primarily because of the empathic love, the acceptance that he showed to me on my first day in college. What a difference. My first two classes in college. Get the hell out of my class, or welcome, I've been expecting you. Other people's troubles can oftentimes be an inconvenience for us, or at least seem that way. Their struggles become our struggles, or again, an inconvenience. We really have three choices. Okay, we feel their pain, we feel their burden, we can do nothing and just sort of be indifferent about it. We can do like the English teacher did and pile on and add to the burden. Or we can do like Dr. Oakes did when he saw my plight and what I needed. And he went above and beyond, supplying me not only with what I should have had, like a syllabus, but he bought me a book. And by recognizing my plight and doing something about it, he brought light to my first day in college. and He lightened my burden. I just want to thank each of you for the empathy and compassion that you share with your students every day. Too many of our students come to us with burdens they should never have to carry. Please know that any time that you can lighten a student's burden, bring light to their darkness, it's always helpful. It's oftentimes appreciated. And it models what it means to be a loving person. And there's no more important lesson to teach than that. Thank you so much for watching. We'd like to invite you to read the companion blog on our website, drjerrynolan.com. Watch other videos that we have on Love is the Answer on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, and as always, on behalf of me and my entire family, we wish you an abundance of peace and love.